Don't be fooled. Yeah, what's up? You didn't mean what? Paranormal? He's along? Xxtentacion. You here? Do you have a message for your, mum?
One experimenter of EVP is Vicky Talbot, who lost her son Braden in a boating accident in 2001.
Okay, I'm coming down into Wildcat Cove right now, which is the cove that my son departed from and did not return.
Electronic voice phenomenon, EVP, is the process by which the dead, through sound and image, communicate with the living through the static and white noise of modern electronic devices.
I lost my daughter on December 23rd, 2001, and 5 months later, my niece picked her voice off her computer.
Ever since then, she says she can record and recognize his voice using this digital recorder.
Well, that's Braden. What has really convinced me is the way he speaks, the stress, the intonation. Sometimes he sounds exactly as he did in life.
Happy New Year.
He will use certain phrases that we used to use.
I don't see how it could be faked. It's impossible.
I only want to talk to Jose. Even as you passed on, I haven't heard one of your songs. I don't know who you are, but I seen you. How exactly did Jose? Jose.
Not according to scientists who have subjected B.I.G's mediumship to a battery of tests. Using software endorsed by the FBI, Il Laboratorio have conducted voice print analysis. Like a fingerprint, a voice print is unique. It can therefore be used to determine someone's identity with near certainty. They compared voice prints from two audio samples. One was the voice of Chiara Lenzi, recorded before she died. The other came out of B.I.G's radio after her death and was clearly recognized by her father. The comparison produced a 97% match.
You can get an old radio that you may have at home, put it on static, and then just tune it back and forth.
Done. Lust.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is, you want to do DRV, direct okay,
Seed.
so, grab yourself an old radio you may have around your house. What you're supposed to do is tune the radio back and forth, and DRV, ghosts will speak through it if they can. Now it takes months of practice until the ghost speaks through it.
Cycle.
If you want to get the vacuum tube radio, now this is just if you don't want to get a vacuum tube radio, try an old radio at home. Might work. The best thing to do is to get the DRV. Get the method done through a vacuum tube radio.
Turn.
and then ask your questions. Is anybody here? Now we tried the app.
Matrix.
You're hearing a ghost app there speak. Now listen for other voices that are not mine or the app, ghost app speaking. Coming through the radio. It's called DRV method. Tune it on the static, back and forth.
Mile.
Hello, is anybody here?
Lust.
He will say certain things that will identify himself as the person that he was in life. I am convinced, personally, that I am communicating with my son.
Like visitors to Skol and to Bachi's centre, EVP practitioners find comfort in the belief that they can still communicate with loved ones.
Manifestation of energy that I can see on the camera. We're actually measuring these energies. We're seeing these things happen, and it's not just someone saying, I have a weird feeling.
But even this conviction can't make up for the unbearable burden of losing a child.
These just make me want to cry, just looking at him. He'll just never be this age again. Or do that again. What matters is the love that you have for your family. That's what really matters, and not to screw it up. And to remember they can be gone in a flash.
And why did he appear to me and not his family members? I don't know. Maybe they're busy staring at their cell phones. Maybe they see him and they ignore it because they think it's their imagination. But the difference between imagination and what's outside is a different thing. Why are you guys laughing? Stop laughing. I only talked to Xxxtentacion. Yo, what's going on? What's up, dude? Are you here? Why do you keep visiting me? He just said Xxxtentacion, by the way. Xxxtentacion, are you here? Can you speak up? Hey, what's up? What's up? How you been?
It's good.
It's good? Are you in heaven now? I seen you. Seen you in my room. I sent your mom this P-SB7 spirit box. You can talk to her. Go be near her. Just chat with me one more time. Mom? Yeah? Winning? That's X's voice. You made a difference? Unfray. See? He just said Unfray. He said his name.
Electronic voice phenomena. It's spirit monkeying around with electronics that gives us these voices. As an engineer, I know modulated sound, and it shouldn't have been there.
Jamie died in a car accident 7 years ago.
Can you give me your name?
Hello. How you doing? Can you hear me? Alright, so as you can see, it's working. Hello.
Even though he's no longer in the physical, I still have a relationship with my son.
Researchers are studying EVP recordings, looking for answers.
The actual voice and the actual characteristics of the person when they were alive hangs around as long as there's energy there.
They modulate that white noise into words.
The power of consciousness is almost like a force in nature.
A lot of top scientists globally are working on EVP because it's one of the best methods that can be replicated across time and space.
When you hear that boy.
In 1974, but researchers claim this message was recorded just last year during a telephone call to American George Meek, who's been called the father of instrumental transcommunication.
This is Konstantin Raudiver. This is the first contact.
And later, words on those same computers explained the pictures. And if you choose to believe it, here's the message from the spirit world. That the other side resembles life here on Earth, with mountains, rivers, trees, and homes. But there's one big difference. Nothing is matter as we know it. But for a top German audiovisual expert, it's the culmination of years of experimentation into the realm of the hereafter. Hans Otto Koenig says this is a first, a spirit moving and talking almost simultaneously, describing life after death and the missed opportunities of his life on Earth. This cryptic message came through in German on a basic television.
Okay, here is the Xxxtentacion P-SB7 that's going to be sent to his mom. It's ready. It's working. This is not a normal P-SB7 spirit box. It's been modified. X, are you here?
25,000.
Hello?
Hours early this.
P-SB7, that's right. Jose, are you here?
Do it again.
Do it again. Keep trying. You see? Do you see that?